And I carry mine in a hard case. Anytime you have, especially a 360 camera, because a one shot, because the lenses bow out on each side, you don't want a soft case, because then if it gets bumped or anything, you can ruin that lens. And a lot of those lenses, you have to get a whole new camera. They can't always replace the lens depending on the brand. And that's not worth it to me. This also, here, I'll show you, just in case you want to know. It also has the foam padding in it, the eggshell, to give extra protection. This is actually a gun case, and it works great for a camera. I know that some people are like, why do you have a gun case? Because it's got the padding and they're made hard. I can also lock it if I need to. Works out great. Why not? And let me see here. Oh, I was going to say, what do I have up next? I'm going to see here. Next up is Saramonic mics. Now I have two. I have two sets, and I've got them both down in the carousel. And one is for an Android, one is for an iPhone. And if you were here when I showed the gimbal, you'll know I plugged in my cordless mic. You have to order the right one. One is iPhone. This one here is iPhone. This is for Android. They're basically the same, but you cannot plug them in if you do not get the correct kind, because of how they plug in. Other than that, they're the same. But if you're like me and you ordered one for an iPhone and you actually had an Android, it doesn't work, so you send it back and you order one for your Android. Then you end up buying an iPhone and you have to get a second one. I have both. And I have, like I said, these are both the exact same kits I got, sets. This one I know is for my iPhone because I put tape on it, because I have them paired. And I don't want to have to repair them, because you need a little pin to do that. And that's a pain in the butt when you're out and about. If I have to switch over and go to the other brand of phone and want to use these, I don't want to have to pair them. So I got one for each and said, there, it's easier for me. So what you're going to do, you're going to have to take your case off. I know I do. I have a heavy case. And this plugs in right down at the bottom. You'll see a little blue light flashing. It means it's connected. When you have your phone on in video mode, it will tell you that it's coming through the port when you plug it in. They also, you can order them where they have one mic. I got two, because I do interviews. And sometimes I go to car shows and I'm out all day. And so I wanted to, in case one battery died while it's charging, I can use the other one. But they're exactly the same. Same ones with the Android, or the iPhone. They're all the same. They have a little clip, so you could clip it like this and use it just like this up on you. Or I usually clip it onto my jeans pocket or my belt and have it down low. I don't like this up that high. A lot of times my shirts then just start pulling. But you can hook it there. This is a mic. Here, So if I wanted to, like at car shows, if I wanted to use it as a directional, whether it's so that I pick up the sound of the cars driving by, and I can also have it so that I can talk to people and point the mic at them, get it closer to them. If I want to use it this way without the lapel mic, I can. Otherwise, it comes with a little lapel mic. And the lapel mic has the little alligator clips. So you can clip it on, string this down inside your shirt so you don't see it, and it just plugs in right like that. Now, let me turn this on. And when you turn it on, see the little blue light? Also, you will see the blinking light on the receiver has now gone solid because they are paired. That's how you know if they're paired correctly or if you have to repair them, which I don't have to repair mine hardly ever. I think I've done it maybe once or twice. But the cool thing about these mics, let me scooch you over here. I'm trying to move and I got dogs and everything else. The cool thing about these mics, each one has its own volume. So on the side, you can turn the volume down. So if I'm talking to somebody and they have a very loud, strong voice, I can turn this mic down. I can also turn it up if they talk real quiet. And since both of them are operated separately, this one I can turn up, this one down. And that means that when I go to edit the audio, I have a more equal sound. If my voice volume and theirs is more equal, and I don't have as hard time editing. Also, if you've got a lot of background noise, using a lapel mic will help with that so that they're just getting more of your voice instead of everything going around. And if you get someone that talks really quiet, when you go to edit, you can't just crank their audio up because then you're going to also crank up wind noise, cars going by, other people talking. All the noise comes up. Whereas it's easier if I just turn up the volume and use a lapel mic with them. Cuts down on a lot. And you just plug these in and charge them. I charge them either by plugging them into one of my little plug-in outlets or with my power pack. And they're great. I love my little Saramonic mics. Saramonic Blink microphones. And yes, I do have iOS and Android both in the carousel below because I never know what kind you use, and I do own both. So I can show you both. They're basically the same except for the receiver. And that's okay.